think we're actually live already. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Before we get started, I would just like to say that this camera is not going to be the main camera the whole time. I forgot to charge my other one, you know. I guess that's just how it goes. But that will be back soon. All right. Before we get started, I think everybody should be able to hear me. Before we get started, I'm just gonna make a thing. Some posts saying that we're live. So just bear with me for a second. All right. And there we go. All right. So, how's everybody doing today? Hope everyone's good. I have an idea for the track today. It's gonna be a pretty minimal one. Just some noise, just some, guitar loops and stuff. I think that's all I really want to do today. Yeah. Sweet. So I'm actually just going to get started already. I'm just going to add in, let's just mess around, try to get some inspiration with how we actually want it to sound, not just, the way it'll sound. Let me just make sure that's coming through. Looks like it is. Not going to be starting with piano, but let's get some weird stuff in here. So I'm just using labs right now. It's actually quite nice. Just that main noise, not the background thing, because it seems to be a little bit too out of tune. But we can actually, maybe there's something else. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know about that. What's this? Night tube. It's actually really nice, just the sound here. That's pretty nice. So what I'm gonna do, find the chord. That's nice. If we go from this to that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna get it set up in the piano roll and record some stuff. Yeah, okay, that's how it's gonna be. So, yeah, we're gonna just do a bunch of bars of that. Let's see if that's long enough. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, cool. So let's put it onto its own track. I'm also gonna turn that off. Oh, lowercase noises. Andy, how's it going, man? I was watching your stream a little bit earlier. It was awesome. It was sweet. How's it going, man? So yeah, as I said earlier to the new people watching, it's not going to be this camera the whole time. Right now we only have one view. My organelle and stuff isn't going to be visible right now just because I forgot to charge my camera. So we'll give that like half an hour, and once that's charged up, we will set that back up. Have the two views. Hey, from overseas, how's it going? And yeah, Andy, it's been fun. I've been streaming quite a bit actually these past 3 weeks. It's been sweet. The sport has been fun too. Always having people in here chatting away. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is open up some Mangle. And I'm going to throw this in there. And essentially we will make a randomized chord. Not a randomized, but in terms of the actual notes, note lengths, it'll be randomized. Even that sounds cool, but so what I also want to do, oops, that's gonna make some weird noises. Too much. I'm actually just gonna get the lower ones. I'm not gonna do the higher ones. Yeah, Andy, it's FL. It's the one that I learned on, so not changing now. I've thought about going to Ableton or Logic or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. You get comfortable with something, you never change it. This sounds okay, but not great. I think it's just a bit too much. You know what I'm also gonna do is record this chord, because I want that to transition to that. It'll sound much better. So let's just yeah, record this. Hey Lamondo, thanks so much for joining and that nice comment. Really appreciate that. For anybody watching that doesn't know, I've been streaming the past 3 weeks or so, semi-regularly, once a week. I'm hoping to get next week to get it up to 2 times, because it's super fun, you know. So I think it'll be like a Monday, Friday kind of thing, just for anyone who's wondering. All right, so now we have that. So we're gonna throw that into Mangle as well. Oops, gotta find it in the Explorer first, and then in slot 2, throw that in. So essentially what I can do here is automate the volumes of Mangle of each slot, or each channel, if you want to say that. And I'll be able to do some chord progression, some slow churning chord progression. But yeah, that should be good. Oh yeah, that's much nicer with that lower note too. So yeah, essentially what we can do here is go like this, right? And then I'm actually going to boost the volume a bit for this one. Let's affect it a bit. Let's throw some EQ. And some reverb, because it's not quite drawn out enough. So I'm going to get little reflector in here, some tape echo as usual, and see how that sounds. That chord is much nicer. The reverb's honestly not doing much. I might get a cabinet in here just to muddy it up a bit. Not muddy it up, but like, you know, change the sound just a little bit. Sounds okay. Sounds pretty good. Let's see how it is when we automate these. So for anybody who uses FL, a way to get automation for any plugin that doesn't just right click to get automation. If you go here up to browse parameters, for slot 2 here, if I just move this a bit, you can see S2 gain, and there's your automation clip. And the same thing goes for here. I go like this and go browse parameters, S1 gain. So this is the second gain, so I'm actually going to have this low first, and then this higher. And let's just see how this sounds. So we'll just go like this. And like that. Let's see how this sounds. Might be too quick, but that's okay. We'll actually lower the BPM to 92. That seems like a good random number. Let's see. If I just click play. Oh, on the track. So you'll see this, and then it should slowly transition to, yeah, the second chord. It's quite quiet, but that's okay. It's a little bit organy for me. I think this will be like a sort of background drone. It'll kind of come up through the middle of the track, I think. Okay, let's double this. Just so that the chords are a little bit longer and less noticeable. For anybody watching too, you might be shaking your head at the backwards way I do everything, but Verdun, today, I don't know, we're just doing something minimal. You know, just trying to make something. It'll probably just be like a minimal drone thing with some guitar loops, maybe. And yeah, we'll just see where it goes. I'll be using the Organelle and ORAC soon. I just have to wait until the other camera is charged, and then we'll switch it all over. But that already sounded pretty good. I don't know if you guys can hear that too well. Sounds okay. I want it to sound just a little bit more just there, you know, because the reverb's not really doing too much. So if we get a very intense distortion, but just bring it down, should be fun. Let's get rid of those resonances, because that is annoying. I know that there's easier ways to do this with any fab filter stuff, but that's okay. And as you can see too, I EQ pretty heavily. It's just the way I've always done it. I don't think I've learned to EQ properly, but that's right there. There. I don't know. Who knows? We might end up scrapping this one, but we'll see. It seems to just have too much mud in low end. Let's just take that away and just go like that. Yeah, Lamondo, I'll try to do something. I'm hoping to get some electric guitar in here. I'm not very good of a player, but editing wise, I think I'm okay. And yeah, Andy, I have it and I use it for like mastering and stuff, but in this stage of it, it takes up too much CPU. My computer can't handle when I have like 80 instances of it. That is some... I think I'm actually going to have to pull it out though, because that is some horrible resonance. Let's get that out. Oh, so much better. So much better. There we go. You know it's a bad drone when you have to do this much right off the bat with EQ, but that's fine. Oh, thanks, Lamondo. Yeah, it's not too hard. You just play over the pads, really. We'll see how it goes today, though. Yeah, Paper Ocean. Thanks for joining. And Andy, no, I've never heard of the Soothe plugin. Who's that by? Yeah, Verdon. I use if I'm ever mastering myself or doing a pre-master, I'll use Ozone 8, the newest one. It's mostly just to get the tracks to -6 ready for mastering. But yeah. Alright, so this is a drone, essentially. Almost. Let us throw some guitar over it. Yeah. And when I say guitar, I mean bass, because bass is better. And also my bass actually stays in tune, unlike my guitar. So oh, cool. I'm gonna look that up, Andy, because sorry about that, everybody. Looks like we dropped pretty hard there. Some frames. Maybe the internet was being moved or something. What I'm doing right now is just recording this pad into Edison, just so that I have it and we don't have to rely on Mangle this whole time. But yeah, I use bass for the most part. I have a 5-string bass here, and it gets the upper range pretty nicely. I really like it. On most of the new album, instead of guitar, at least the lead parts, it's higher registered bass. Just seems to work for me. It's gonna be a little bit loud. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a bass amp. To make my sub basses Verdin, I use Contact or Massive or anything really. I don't use the bass for sub basses, mostly for replacing guitar. But that should be pretty good there for the drone. Just for me to, you know, be able to play over it or whatever. So if we do that. Mariki, automation drawing is nice. Is it absorbed to the grid? I would assume so. I think FL does that automatically. I haven't changed any settings to make that happen. But yeah. You were doing a remix for Cohen Sound once, and I was using bow bass for the funky groove, and I find it funny because bow bass is such an old FL. Yeah, for sure. I mean, do they even still have it in FL20? They do. That's so good. You could probably actually make quite nice drones out of that if you reverse it and stuff. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's add some reverb onto the bass and go from there. We'll put it before the compressor. All right, let's see. Let me actually just double check that the bass is in tune. It is not. Okay, 1 second. Pickard Reichard using FL way back in the 90s. Wow. That's crazy. I wish I was making music back in the 90s, but I would have been 5. Oh, it's pretty close. Pretty close to being in tune. Maybe it's just my playing. That's supposed to be a G though. Wow, I wonder why I was up at an A. So on the discussion of using vocals or recording a spoken voice in the song "The World Can Only Be Beautiful for So Long," I noticed in the far background of the song is a glitchy whispering voice. Let's see. Let's listen to it. Is it not going to be on my This Is playlist? Oh yeah, here it is. So, sorry if it's too loud. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, that's not my voice. I think that's probably from like a YouTube video or something. I just kind of grabbed a sample from something. But yeah. I'm not really into this drone anymore. So that's a nice little bass line there, or lead line. Let me see if I can turn that up a bit. I was wondering why that sounded weird. There we go. That's how it's supposed to sound. We'll see where this goes. Verdun. Oh, sorry. Not the glitchy voice. I mean, 219 on the track. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It could very much be my voice. I don't really remember. This would probably be a good track to go over the project file for. I think that could be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm really not sure. Sorry, Verdun. Where were we here? Let's get some delay. Have some fun. Whoa, my bad. Just dropped it. I'm having mixed feelings about it. I like that. Okay, let's just record it. See what else we can come up with. I'm just going to extend this as well, just so that we don't run out of time. Or not time, but room. Easy way to extend drones. Duplicate it. Reverse. At least as long as it's fading out. And just throw them together. Close enough, right? Let's see. So I'm just going to grab that and I'm going to duplicate it, loop it, because I think doing something cool underneath with yeah. No, okay. We'll figure it out. Verdun. What's your inspiration for ambient tracks and titling them? Because when I was listening to ambient, I get to relax, and I think on the future, or have deep thoughts when I write ambient. Thoughts into a track has to have the same emotion. I was curious what process you have mentally when writing. I just try to make something nice sounding. It's not too involved, and when titling them, it's the same thing. Just try to find a nice quote or a nice little phrase in a book or something. Poetry helps. But I try not to overthink it. Just making something nice, something relaxing, and then worrying about all the other stuff afterwards. Yeah. That is so quiet. So this isn't going to be final or anything, just to let everyone know. I'm just trying to figure out where this is going. So, like that, but we need to bring up... The more I'm hearing this drone, the more I'm not liking it. And also that has too much reverb on it. Something like that, something wispy. Maybe we can tie them both together. mean, that's a nice little... Do you ever go out and use a Zoom recorder to create Foley and use them as sounds? Yeah, I do. I have my H3 right here, and it's been super handy over the years. I don't do it as often as I probably should to get new sounds and stuff, but that's fine, right? I have a backup of a lot of tracks, and now that I have the Organelle too, I record straight through the Organelle, which I find has better workflow, and it's just better, honestly. So I figured it out. I don't like this. I'm deleting it. Oops. We're gonna start over. Let's try to make a drone with the bass. See what we can come up with. See, already that's nicer. Or no. That's nicer. What if we go... Not quite. What about here? No, I like... Maybe if we lower it though. I liked what we had here. I'm just gonna go in between both these. Looks like we're dropping out a bit. Sorry, everybody. I like that. Just like that. Hopefully, the quality comes back. Looks like we're losing it. Not quite sure why. Hopefully the sound quality is still good. Yeah, let's record that. You know, it's just gonna repeat for a while, I think. Not gonna worry too much. Maybe get louder. slower. And let it fade out. Cool. There we go. All right. Let us make sure that's not getting interrupted by anything. Okay. What we can also do now add in some higher notes. And what we can also do that's always fun for this, you might have been hearing me pick it through the microphone, but this is just going straight into the interface. I don't think, yeah, there's nothing, there's no low pass or boost. It's just running through Guitar Rig, one of the bass presets, sorry, called Precise Bottom. It's really good. I like this one. So it shouldn't be too affected other than what's already in here. I guess it's low pass. Yeah, it's cut off at like 10K or so. But no boost, I don't think. I could be wrong about that too. But, yep. Let's try to... Okay, instead of doing that, I think what I'm gonna do is take this and we are going to put it to its own thing. And I'm just going to put it up an octave. And what we can do in 7 is we're going to blur that out with more reverb. and delay, just completely obliterate it, right? Sounds nice. And what we can also probably do is, just to get the higher end, is high pass it pretty aggressively, because what I'm going to do now is the same thing, but the opposite. We're going to bring it down an octave. If we, part 2, put this on 8 and bring it down, it should be super bassy, right? And we will low pass that. It actually might be too muddy for this. Yeah, it's too muddy. Get rid of that. Never mind. All right, we're just gonna play around with this. And grab an automation clip, and we will just randomly put stuff all around, just so that it's random, and so that doesn't get too high. We'll do that. Actually, maybe we'll make it louder. And on this, it'll be nice to play over. Let's take down the reverb and the delay. So what was I playing? Nope. So that is too much. I'm actually just gonna squeeze everything together. The higher part can stay the same. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'm just not feeling the lead. I'm actually just going to, let's go with this for now. And try to build off it with the drone. We'll come back to a melody because that's not really working for me right now. Because yeah, this is nice, I think. What we need now is to fool around with some organelle and stuff, I think. Add some texture. Because I think this length is pretty good too. So for anybody watching as well, what the point of these live streams has been to be like, just to make sure I'm practicing, because I'm in the middle of figuring out what the next EP is going to be, or at least the next ambient EP. There's a piano EP that's done, but yeah, so doing it on stream has been very helpful and very fun. I think I'm going to try to make the whole EP on stream. I think that'd be pretty cool. Have you guys essentially be a part of it. I'll make like 10 tracks or something, and we'll go through them, pick which ones are the best, and finish them up and stuff. Because the last stream, I really ended up liking that track. It's not done. I haven't touched it since the last stream. I think that was on Sunday. But yeah, so we'll come back to that after I've made a handful more tracks and see if it's good enough. We'll compare all the tracks and stuff. So yeah. This is sounding good. I'm happy with this as a drone. The first thing was not good. Not good at all. So you know what I think we'll do is, okay, I'm gonna go get my other camera, so that we have a second view, and I'll let this drone play and be right back. I'll also just boost it a bit so that you guys can really hear it. So to be honest, I don't even know if this is going to work. I don't know if in OBS you can actually, you know, change settings during a stream, but I guess we'll find out. Pickard Reichard. Thank you. Yeah, listening to the album live on stream was a lot of fun too. I'm hoping to do that with every release from now on. I think that'd be very cool. And Dennis, thank you so much. Yeah, you'll probably notice that it's a lot of just trial and error, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. And yeah. So for a second here, you might see some fiddling around. Look at that. Look at that. Much better. I think, at least. We can make that a little bit bigger. Cool. And now, I am going to set up the other view. Talk about professional, am I right? There. Look at that. Let me change the exposure and stuff to make it a little bit... Oh, there we go. Look at that. It worked out. It worked out perfectly. Moriki thinks, yeah, exactly. It's plug-in magic. Once you understand how to use, you know, your tool set, that's when it all sort of comes together, you know. But yeah. So what I think we're going to do now is something. Let's get some texture. Do I have a piece of paper anywhere? You know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. Let's make something with the organelle. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. You should be able to. I'm going to... Actually, one second. Now we should be able to hear the organelle. So something I haven't touched in a long time is called ORAC. It's essentially a rack for organelle. So the organelle comes with a bunch of effects and instruments and stuff, and with this, low battery, apparently. Okay. Even though it's plugged into itself. Okay. This is just a great stream so far. Let's try it again. Trying. Low battery. Okay. Strange. What if we actually unplug it? First the camera, now the organelle. What are we gonna do? It says it's full battery. What the hell is going on? Okay, 1 second, everybody. Is it working? It kind of doesn't seem like it. Well, it is really struggling. Very strange. All right. Well, doesn't seem like we'll be using that today, does it? That's strange. Yeah, Podcat only need to sacrifice a drone to the streaming gods. Okay, well, what to do now? Okay, so I guess we will try to make do with what we have here. It's kind of concerning, but should be okay. I guess after stream, I know what I'm doing. Gonna figure out what's going on. All right. So, well. Okay, let's continue on then. Let's just grab a contact something and let's see. Okay, so we can add it. All right. What I'm going to do here is just make some bell kind of noises. And you can do that by... This is just a sub bass. It's just a single sine. Let us throw that on number 3. See if anything... Oh. We'll throw it on number 10, just to be safe. We're going to throw some tape echo and some vinyl on there. And make it warble around a bit, just like that. Oh, that's nice. All right. Could also probably so what we're going to do is actually adjust this a little bit more. I don't like that. going to do now is just throw a bunch of notes in here, record them, and throw them into Mangle. Just like that. See what happens. Okay, and oh, my bad. I have to make these quite a bit shorter. Which actually might make this too long. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I hope everybody's week has been going well. This has been interesting, an interesting stream. I was expecting much more. Kind of sucks. I'm not sure what's going on with the Organelle, but we got it figured out. I'm also gonna throw a note there just so that it doesn't just stop. Perfect. Okay. That is not going to be the melody, by the way. You'll see. I'm going to go like that, throw it into Mangle, as always. Let's find it. Let's also take off all that. Vidian, Roy, how was your time working with MCM? I'm assuming you mean Eden's label. And it was good, you know? I no complaints at all. I didn't really work with them. I kind of just signed a contract and got put onto their compilation. But yeah, it was cool. Very cool. I wish there was a cool story to go with it, but there's not. It's just it was what it was. So that's too quick for me. I'm gonna actually throw up the attack as well. Let's also throw in some vinyl just for some fun. Oops. Let's see how this sounds behind it. Sounds quite nice when the attack is super quick. Let's actually get rid of all this except for these two. Seems a little bit intense, this track. A little bit too intense. Yeah, no problem, Vidiant. Thanks for asking. I like that. I think we're going to go like this. Let's just get all the high pitch ones. How nice is that? It's loud, but it's nice. I think, what if we just reverse all of them? That's very nice. I'm actually going to turn that down just a bit so that we get a couple ones with heart attack. Let's see. No, none with heart attack. Let's just, I like that. I like that quite a bit. Getting the digital artifacts in there too, like the tail ends here from the delays. It's quite nice. If we actually pull this forward as well, like that, we'll still be able to get some of this end and kind of get everything to stay in this section. Turn that down so that we don't get those super high pitched ones. Let's actually grab another delay. See how this sounds. Nice. I really like that. I'm gonna record this a little bit. And it should just keep going. I have an idea. While this is recording, I've got an idea to fix the Organelle. So what I'm going to do is actually unplug it from here, and I'm just going to take this from the mood pedal and see if it's just that. It's looking pretty good. It is not that. So strange. So what we are going to do then is simply take that, and we're gonna run this straight into mood. And then we're going to run it back into itself with this. Sometimes, signaling and signal paths and stuff is just so confusing. Just like that. Okay, now my mood's not working. It must be that. Okay. So. just adjust the exposure on that camera. Oh, look, you can see my dog Oreo there. It's quite nice. I'm just gonna let it keep going for a little bit. And then not only am I going to have this itself running, I'm going to run this through Mood and DarkWorld, see if I can come up with a cool drone with some cool textures or something. And we'll see how it turns out. Yeah, I like that. It's almost, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's just good. It's nice. Sorry if the quality's been kind of slipping. Should be good now, but it looks like we have some dropped frames. Not sure why, but that's okay. Powering through them, right? I think this section here, if we reverse it, it could make some really cool little tines and stuff. I'm actually gonna try that. So 10 more seconds, and then we'll get this done. All right, so I'm gonna stop it there. Make sure that stopped. Okay. So if we reverse, you still get the reverse sound with the heart attacks. Cool. Very, very cool. I like both. So we're going to have it back to the original, and I'm also going to grab the reversed version and throw that here. Okay. So, too much stuff on the screen. Let's see how that sounds with itself. Could be pretty cool, especially if we pan one left, pan one right. Oh, this could be cool too, actually. So there's too much reverb and stuff on there, so I'm going to throw these both on 11. Yeah, Verdon. Reversing piano and everything is always so good. What's also nice is bringing the tuning of a piano or a bell down an octave after you've recorded it. Listen to that. I find that actually sounds better. So actually I'm going to throw this on 12, and I'm going to signal both, make the signal path to 13 for both of them. So that I can affect them together and separately and adjust the volume. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, so I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Yeah, Mariki space sound, exactly. I'm going to bring this down quite a bit though. I'm also going to just boost both of them together. And then bring it down. That's a cool sound. I like that. So what we're gonna do now is route. Hopefully we don't get a super bad feedback loop. If we do, very sorry everybody. I'm gonna keep my finger on the mute button, just in case. So these should be going through here. Maybe not. It's analog 3, should be at least. Oh, hear that? All right. Let's see what we can do here. So what I'm going to do is micro loop this right there. And now what a horrible sound. That's nice. Like last time, I don't quite know what I'm doing with these pedals yet. I don't know them super well. But actually, we're not going to do that. Still getting a loop though. Not sure where the loop is coming from. There we go. This is so weird working with it coming through the headphones in both areas because there's not another output, or at least a TRS output on the babyface. I'm not quite sure what is going on with this one. but I like it, and I'm honestly not even sure which pedal it's coming from. I think it's coming from the DarkWorld, but we'll see what we record. Probably make it do a nice drone after we blur it, because I can't hear a difference when I spin knobs and stuff. This will be very interesting when we see what's happening. One of these times too, I'll get the tape to work, or at least try to. What if I click this now? Sounding nice to me, but I don't really know what's happening. Also, I know that there's ways to route the audio so that I hear exactly what's happening, but sometimes it's just not worth it to do. It's sounding good to me. Even if it's just a background thing. You can hear it there. Let's get some noise. These noises are just too weird. That's a nice noise. You can hear in the back there, it's almost just like a beeping noise. It's quite nice. Alright, let's stop it there. We'll see what we got. Let's see. Let's see. That was getting a little bit ridiculous there for a little bit, but okay. You can see it here. It's almost coming back into itself. I like this. I think we can do some cool stuff with this. That's a cool intro. What happens if we blur it? I don't like that. Where does that come in? Around there. Alright, so That's cool. I hope anybody who does, you know, hip hop or mostly sampling music, I hope you sample this if you can. That'd be cool. Feel free. Let's see if I can make this work in the track though, because truth is, might just not work with these on. That's nice. Hey Lucas from Prague. Wow, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day, and thanks for stopping by and listening to what we're making today. I don't really know what it is, but I guess we'll figure that out later. That's a nice sound though. So for anybody who can't, before I affect it, for anybody who can't hear exactly what is happening, this is what it was before. A very nice minimal sound. This will be a really nice place to run to, but I think I want to see what it's like when you detune it by an octave down. Let us see. That's nice. Oh, it's not even detuned though, is it? Yeah, it is. I like that sound. Maybe if we even do one more. Oh. All right, cool. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take all of them. All right, so here's the original one. I'm going to duplicate that here and detune it there. Oh, my bad. There. And then we're going to take this one and we are going to detune it by one octave one more time. Hey Brendan, how's it going? Thank you for showing up and hanging out. This stream has been something, to be honest. The Organelle turned out that its batteries are dead. Even though it's plugged in to the wall. So I'm gonna have to figure that out after stream. But and at the start the camera was dead, so I had to use the other camera. And we've already restarted a track. For anybody who's just joining in now, it's been a pretty interesting time. It's been a mess, to be honest. I guess that's what we can call it, a mess. But let us grab these. So this is a really nice sound. I like this. So we got this by running these two samples through the Mood and DarkWorld plugin. And essentially, you could honestly make a drone track just by this. You know, have it start off like this, go into that, have this one an octave up come in. Like that's nice. That is dark, nice. And then have this one an octave up, right? But what we are going to do is have these run into the same channel. And we're just going to have them behind everything else. You know? Let's sort of just EQ so it sits nicely in here. That's a nice track though. All we have to do now is arrange it properly and we'll be good. Okay, so I like this. I like this part a lot. So what I'm going to do is duplicate it. Actually, I'm wondering if I should run it through Mangle so that I can get an infinite part from here. Hey, Johnny. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining. And Pickard, yeah, these deeper drones are really sounding nice, eh? Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm hoping to make these tracks into an EP. That's the goal, you know. Like the fingers crossed. If not, they'll come out, you know, under a different alias or something in the future. Might as well, right? Not just have them sitting on a hard drive. Might as well have them out there for the world to hear. But that's nice. I'm liking this. The only thing it's missing really is some like noise or something, and not even a lot of it, just a little bit. Verdun, I'll show you the sort of high point, and that's this here. Some nice deep drones with some higher pitch stuff coming through. I think now I want to arrange it. I want to figure out exactly where it's going. So I think that this length where this sample goes to is good. Maybe even a little bit long, 518, but we'll work with it for now. And so around here, around the 3-minute mark is where I do want this to come in. And yeah, honestly, actually having them like this is probably pretty good. Actually, maybe a little bit farther. Maybe this one can be pushed. Thank you, Johnny. Oh no, my dog is scratching at the door. I can show you that there. See him there? He's wanting out of the room. He's crying. Okay. Give me 1 second. I will play the track, and while I do that, I will see what he needs. Just 1 second. Sorry, everybody. He just wanted Chantel, I think, in the other room. He's actually back in here now, but see if that happens again. And yeah, Verdun, yeah, Doggo heard the bliss of this tune. It's sounding pretty good. I think what we're gonna do is move these to start about a minute in. Actually, maybe gonna do that so that it starts. I don't think I want it starting with this drone. So we can probably maybe we can actually have it start like this. And then I can copy that, reverse that, and make sure. Oh, oops. I'll automate that in actually right now, just so that we have it, have the, you know, the automation point. Do this, yeah. Have like 8 bars as it comes in, and that's actually nice how that comes in. But you can hear that. I'll just have a quick automation come in for this one, just like that, a steep ramp. Verdant, I find it funny because I do this a lot, but I also hear it a lot from ambient tunes, which is they usually start by fading and slowly. Yeah, I mean, it's the easiest way to start ambient tunes, right? Like, you don't want it to be all of a sudden a wall of drone. I mean, or maybe you do. I know some great songs that have that, but I think the easiest way to think of it is like slowly fading in, getting yourself used to the track, and then you can hit with more expansive parts later on. It's probably the easiest way to structure ambient songs. So I'm gonna, this doesn't need to come in till later. I'm going to do the same thing with this, where I'm going to reverse it, so that's just a longer drone. I think it's this. And we will also, wow, these really aren't loud at all. It's mostly this guy that's doing the good work. Let me EQ this so it's a little bit more tamed. I do like that though. The noise from this one, I'm actually gonna boost it, because it'll sort of fade in and out as the track goes on. So I'm sure everybody knows the track by Niels Fram. What's it called? The album cover is the guy with the gun. I think it's a score. Let me bring it up. But these bells are remind. Oh, them. This track here. I can't play it, but these bells are reminding me of those the strings from that track. I like it, but I'm gonna turn down this one. I'm also going to get it to be a little bit longer of a little drone. Yeah, Mariki, he's fantastic. I don't know if you've seen his, I don't even know what to call it. I guess a live show video. It was on Roku or whatever it's called, I think, or Mobi or something like that. It was awesome. I saw him live it must have been 3 or 4 years ago now. And it was so much fun. It was a really great one. I wish I could see him again. But live shows are non-existent at this point, right? At least real live. Like, you can do live streams and stuff, but yeah. So that's nice, but I think around this point, I think I'm going to bring in this a little bit early. And I'm also going to EQ the noise a bit out of this one because I like this noise better than that noise. I'm also going to fade these out around the same time, starting at the same point at least. Because I think as everything else fades out, I want this and this to stay. Maybe not. Dale saw him in Edinburgh. Amazing show. Any plans to tour? I don't know. I don't think so. Touring, definitely not. Right before COVID started, or at least the pandemic and like lockdowns and everything started, I actually did my first live show here in Toronto, and it was super fun. But I don't know. I don't know about touring. It'd be cool, really cool to do kind of one-off shows every once in a while in different towns and cities. Nothing too scheduled, and nothing too big. Just kind of, even coffee shop shows would be awesome. Just with the tape machine and some live loops and stuff. I think that'd be so cool. Hope that answers your question, though. I guess it's a no. But you never know in the future. Could happen. What do I want to add to this? I think let's get out the guitar and just see. Let's just see what we can come up with. If nothing works from it, then nothing works from it. Just trying to find out where I threw in the guitar before. Was it here? Oops. Yes, it was. Okay. So let's go with the easy one. haven't used this guitar for a while, so let's see how this goes. This guitar has a real issue staying in tune, especially this string, the G string. Like you can hear that there, the note isn't changing, but I've already done a full spin of the knob. Oh, there we go. I just got it kind of almost in tune. It seems to work. All right, let's make sure that's not too loud. That's loud. Sorry, everybody. All right, let's play. Oops. Some metal. Right? No? Okay. Oh, I never noticed this was so zoomed in. I'm not sure why it is. Oh, that's probably why. There. Sorry about that. Okay. Let us see. I started doing this thing where I'd pick the chord and just kind of plucking very slowly like this. I thought it was a cool sound for a while. I don't think that's in the right chord, but that adds a nice texture though, right? I'm just sort of sweeping up. That being said though, let's grab that. Some echo, just to make it a little bit more seamless. Okay, I got one. Oh. Oops. The guitar I'm using is an Epiphone Les Paul. I got it off a Kijiji a few years ago, probably for for like $100 maybe. That a little bit. I especially like these 3 notes. You know. Quite nice. It's almost there. Oops. I don't like that part. I don't like that. I want it. Yeah. That's a nice chord. Oops. Not quite sure where to go from there, but something. So I'm liking, I really like when it goes from the really low, like that. Is that a song? I feel like it's a song. Maybe old Blink-182 or something. Pick a record. I got immediately hyped up when I saw Craig Adams' latest video and instantly recognized your music. Oh yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, he told me a couple days ago that he was using my music again for that video, and I'm super hyped on it. I would love to do that hike as well. Imagine that. I'm so jealous that he can still travel and do his stuff even with the pandemic happening. It's kind of impossible here. Even in other areas in Canada, I think we're kind of blocked off from going to different provinces. To my knowledge, at least. I don't quote me on that. I wish I could play open. Maybe, where's my... I'm looking for my... I don't even know what they're called. There it is. So that I can play some open notes. Let's see if it works out. Let's see. You're going to Mount Whitney in a couple weeks. Wow. I actually don't even know where it is. Where's that? Pickard Riker. I know it's in the U.S. somewhere. He said it's the highest peak other than in Alaska, in the U.S. So I guess in continental U.S. I'm not sure what state it's in though. Central California. Oh man, I've never been to California, but seeing all the areas and stuff, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. It's making it out of tune a little bit. Near Yosemite. Oh man, that's like my dream to go. Once the pandemic ends, I think that's the first place we're gonna go probably, is Yosemite and California in general. Or at least that's what we've been talking about. Maybe Vancouver too. Nice. I think what I want to do is get this sort of plucking texture. Probably even turn it into a drone. Let's just try to get that real quick. Maybe we can play around with it. just a little bit of it. I'm getting I don't like that. I don't like the lower note. I have to try harder. We can turn that into something for sure. Not that much. Let's see. Oh. Let's throw it on 18. Actually, maybe we can even... Let's pitch it up. Nope. Maybe the opposite. Let's expand and then high pass it like a crazy amount. See, when you record with the tape echo and stuff on, you get those digital artifacts when you stretch it out. That sounds so nice. That sounds way better. That actually sounds much, much better. I'm just gonna pan these around a little bit. Just get some width to this track. Fickle Fox, how's it going? Oh my god, dude, I never knew you streamed. I just want to say your music saved me when I was in a deep, dark place in my life. Don't know where I'd be without you. Thank you so much for letting me know that. That's really cool. That's amazing. I didn't know when I was starting out that, you know, my music itself could actually, like, literally help people, you know. It's really amazing to hear when people let me know that. So thank you very much. It's nice to know music matters sometimes, you know. Yeah. Let's boost those highs. Take out those lows. Hear that? Those digital artifacts. So nice. I know a lot of people hate them. They like the, you know, analog artifacts and tape hiss and stuff more, but sometimes it's just as good to me. I think that's actually like enough for this, eh? Let's automate this to come in slowly. Oreo's walking around again. Okay. I think let's try to get a sub or something. That's quite nice. Still too loud though. I want it to just be very background. Now I'm going to put down the guitar because I have an idea. I'm thinking it could be possible that we grab some horns. Or maybe not. This actually might be good. Let me just save this so that I don't lose it by chance. I'm pretty impressed with this track. It's better than the first one that we made, I think. I think the higher pitch stuff might be a little bit too much. If we just, although I like it, I don't know. Just have to bring it down a little bit. What's everybody thinking? Is it turning out? I think it's turning out. There's some notes here that I don't really like. So I made this drone with the bass. I just played a chord with reverb and just played it and looped it. And it's really turning out. I'm very happy with it. And then this is the same thing, just pitched up an octave. And it's really turned out. I'm very happy. I wish I could get this one though to come in around there and stay though. That's the thing. Not too into that, but I don't hate it. I'm actually going to pan it a bunch so that not too extreme, but just that it's a little bit interesting, just like that. Random clicks. Just to be there, you know? So remember this? Yeah, Lamondo. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Those bass drones. I'm telling you. I think who is it? Benoit Poulard. I don't know if I pronounced his name right, but I think he pretty much uses bass and tape loops for his stuff. And he's one of my favorite artists, ambient artists. And that's where I kind of got the idea to just stick with bass with it, right? Let's add it in a sub, just nice and low, so that that is not loud. Oh, that's why. Let us bring it there. All right, let's see what note works best here. Looks like the G sharp. It's actually, I think it's causing a weird, because I tuned it instead of just playing lower notes. Yeah, made it quieter. Oh, listen to how that C sharp or D flat, whatever you want to say, sounds. Oreo's just bathing in the sunlight here. That's nice. I'm wondering if it's too close to shape of things. I have to listen to shape of things now just to make sure it's not the same. Yeah, Lamondo. I mean, to be fair, I was only using the higher range of the bass. There weren't really any bass notes. In fact, I think I pretty much EQ'd them out before I recorded it. Well, not really. But yeah, anything in the sub range, sub like 200, 100, I don't think you should touch it with reverb. Just causes mixing issues. Hey, look at that. We reached 11 million streams on views from Tower 2. That's absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's the same notes. I don't think that's an issue though. Like Pot Kettle says, it has elements of it, but different enough. Maybe it's just because I'm using the same type of bass. It's kind of like distorted a little bit. Maybe I'll stick with that G sharp then. And I'll just leave it. I won't make it a bass line. I'll just make it bass. Just a sub drone. Just for that body, and I'll turn it down quite a bit too. All right, yeah, that sounds good to me. I also need to EQ that because, oh, that's not so great. We'll do it like there. Have it come up super slow. Was that 16 bars or so? And then we could actually maybe even have it farther back than that, like there. Yeah, it doesn't really need to be in here. It just needs to be underneath everything. You could probably start fading out there, I would assume. I'm actually going to have it for 6 bars of that. It's nice. Yeah. Or like there. I just want to hear how these sound again on their own. They sound good. Super noisy, super nice. Yeah, okay. So the last thing I think I want to add to this track, just to try, is throwing some horn into it. Let's see if I can find it. That's the real test. And I'll show you guys how I do this too, because it's fun. Right here? No. Nope. I think... Here we go. Okay, let's see what horn this is. So nice. So these are recordings from my track O Seeker. I have them mixed up so that I can come back and resample them for tracks. It's a lot of reverb. Alright, so what we're going to do here is actually just grab these. And here they are here. We are going to open up a new tone, which is essentially FL Studio's vocal tuner. If we throw these horns into here, we can retune them. So that would need to be put down there. I'm going to make them into a chord, probably like this. And actually we could probably do that, or I'm not, oh actually sorry, I'll do that one here and this one here because they're closer. I'm not sure if this will work out. And the cool thing about tuning horns and stuff that aren't vocals to completely different things is to completely different notes is that you get these really cool digital artifacts again that when you put delays on them and stuff, they interact really nicely with other notes. Let me just check if this is even gonna work. I want that, I think. Yeah, okay. So let's actually put that there and this here. Right there. Should be good. Oreo's crying again. Let's see if he seems okay. Okay, so we'll do this and we'll actually just erase what we had just brought out. Okay. And then we'll throw this into Mangle. Always Mangle. But you'll see what happens. I can also normalize it and show you guys actually how it sounds in the track, because it'll sound good. So this is without effects and stuff, obviously. Hear how that comes in? So nice. Okay, awesome. Obviously it needs to be EQ'd and stuff, but it's okay. Wow, that works really nicely actually. Let's see if we do this. Sometimes this is something I do too, just because we know all the notes will work together. This will make kind of their own chords, if you will. And you can actually sometimes works better if you do it random. Just like that, then like that, like that. Because it's always gonna be, it's a drone, right? It's the same chord the whole time, but you get notes coming in and out and kind of phasing with each other and stuff. It's actually I'm not even gonna throw it into Mangle. I really like this. Actually, if we go like this and like that, I like that. Okay, let's. So this is just setting a drone, essentially another piece of the ambient piece, and then I'm gonna throw a melody, a horn melody over top as everything fades out. Let's make sure that should be good. That should be good. It's quite long too. One more, just so that we can fade it out on its own. And yeah, so let's grab this. And it's just so low in the channel because I maximized it, so it's gonna blow at the track if I leave them its normal their normal volume. But it's okay. There's no difference. It's just on a more minuscule scale. Thanks, Dale. Thanks for showing up and participating and commenting and stuff. It's super cool. Really, really appreciate that. Hope you have a great rest of your day. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to delete this just so I can actually see. I'm going to actually just route it to another thing so I can have full control over the volume. Because it's a little bit much. And it still actually might be blowing it out of proportion with the rest of the track, so I'm gonna kind of bring that down. And we are going to throw, wouldn't you know it, reverb and tape echo as usual, and also some delay, some of this delay because it sounds good. Whoa. to, because it's going to start, yeah, it gets too much, okay. So this is EQing the reverb as well, and the delays, everything. And I'm also going to throw vinyl onto there. And that's the drone, right? It's just horns. It sounds super good. I love this sound personally. You can hear it just dying though in Guitar Rig. All that distortion. Okay, what do we do here? Let's actually just turn down the horn itself then. Oh, so much better. We can actually hear other aspects of the track. Turn it up to half. Still loud, but it's not too loud, right? It's very full here, but that's nice. That's a good thing, I would say. I'm wondering if it just can't handle. It just can't handle it. It's actually not that high, which is okay. Guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. So around here, I want it to sort of fade out, but stop fading out like there. And we'll do a short little horn piano part. Yeah, that sounds cool. Let's bring in labs because I'll have to record this on the piano afterwards. I need my sustain pedal, one second. Got my sustain. You guys should see the studio room. It's never been this messy before. It's crazy. Just because of the streams. let's get some horns. Yeah, because the piano will come in around here. We'll figure that part out. I'll figure it out. Maybe no piano. Maybe we'll just do horns. See how it sounds. Fickle Fox. Do you ever hear wistful phrases? Oops. Do you ever hear wistful phrases like names of some bands or songs, for example, that just make you think and get into that imaginary headspace and have influence on the song? Oh, absolutely. I think most of my music is influenced that way. Like I can give 1,000 examples, even of where some of my tracks are titled from. You know, like "The World Can Only Be Beautiful for So Long." I had the idea for that track and how I wanted it to sound and the name from a song by From Indian Lakes, just a lyric that he sang. That was the lyric, and it sounded super good, and I knew I wanted to do something with it. And what else? I mean, Oh Sleeper itself is the name of a band. They're super good. Maybe want that. The whole EP, Millions. That's a song by Between the Beard and Me. It's super good. And I knew I just wanted to write something around the idea of the word millions. You know what I mean? There's a bunch. You know, even as far back as In Distance We're Losing is close to a lyric by the Dillinger Escape Plan. Blue and Script, I got that from a song by Polly Enzo. You know, there's a lot. There's a lot of influence from everywhere. But I find that a lot of bands and lyrics and even just the way somebody will sing it, it'll inspire a whole project. Like You Were Always an Island, I think the lyric was You Were Never an Island, but by A Perfect Circle, when they kind of were making their comeback. I made that. What else? There's a bunch. I'm sure even all was quiet was a lyric that I heard. I'm just going through some song names and stuff that I have. Yeah, I mean, that's just some of the examples, but it happens all the time. Yeah, message to bears though. I haven't heard that in a while either, or messages to bears. Sorry. I need to listen to them more. Do they have music? Are they coming out with anything new, or have they come out with anything new? Let's see if they've come out with an album or anything. I wish I could play music on the stream, other people's music. He did a rework of Akai. Oh wow, cool. Wow, that's cool. But it seems like his last album, 2019, it's pretty good. I didn't hear it. I know I didn't hear it. Last thing I probably heard was maybe Maps, honestly. But Millions is hands down my favorite track of yours. Oh, thank you, Pickard Riker. It'd be cool to go through that project file too, because you know how it's like pulsing. I can show you how I did that right here. Actually, let's get the horns. Right, so we have the horns, and essentially I had the whole track of Millions done, and I was like, I don't know if I like the key it's in, so I went into Guitar Rig. If my computer won't die, let me close Spotify and a couple tabs. And I went into pitch. I think I showed this in one of my last streams too. And pitch pedal. And when you only go down a semitone with pitch pedal, or at least the pitch pedal in Guitar Rig, I don't know if every pitch pedal does this. You go down. Sorry, it's being super slow because I don't know, maybe it's eating up my RAM or CPU or something. Come on. Sorry guys, 1 second. Maybe I can do it with something that already has Guitar Rig on it. Oh, this already has Guitar Rig on it. What am I doing? If I bring pitch pedal, let's see if it'll work. Come on. I never heard it compared to Hammock, Cold Front by Hammock. That's really cool. Thank you. Obviously, any comparison to Hammock or anybody else is a huge compliment. So thank you very much. Okay, so I can't get it to work right now because computer stuff. And I'm assuming streaming just overloads the computer essentially. But let's see. Maybe there's some other stuff that I can turn off before I explain it. Okay, maybe now it'll work. Maybe. Come on. Okay, anyway, so when you go down one pitch pedal, it'll do that fluctuation. One semitone, sorry, in one of the pitch pedals options. It'll automatically do the oscillating fluctuation. It was really cool. It was a very happy accident when I found that. I'm really surprised that my computer can't handle this track. It's not even, there's nothing in it. Okay, maybe if we delete the original drones that we came up with. Hopefully this isn't anything. I think the last time I was streaming, I deleted a full thing. And I could probably also delete that. And I can delete Mangle now. Just cleaning up this so that I can actually show you guys something. Okay, maybe now. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if you check this out, I'm gonna just get the horns by itself. Right, we can hear that. Is it loud enough? I'll turn it up a bit. Right. If you do this. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And you... It was working. Oh, and then I had to turn up the volume. Do you use the auto disable unused FX macro in FL? I do not. You know what? I'm actually... where is that? In audio settings? Maybe in general? Auto. Detach. Where is that pod kettle, if you don't mind? Maybe I'm just missing it. Maybe it's not even here. Maybe it's in audio or... Pot kettle, you're always coming up with the you know, knowledge in these streams. I always appreciate it. Thank you. Doesn't seem to be here though. I'll look it up. Don't worry, pot kettle. Actually, maybe I'll look it up on my phone. Let me continue playing the track so that people can actually listen. The problem is the pitch. Okay. Auto disable. Oh, we've almost got it. Auto disable unused FX FL Studio. Let's see. Let's see if I can figure this out on stream. Tools menu. Oh. Macros. Oh yeah, purge unused audio clips. Let's see. Actually, let me save first. Purge unused audio clips. Oh yeah, switch smart disable. Yeah, I just selected that. Okay, so man, some things you just never learn. Okay, so what I was trying to show. So here we are in here. If okay, hear that? It's automatically warbling. You see it hear it very slightly. Maybe if we go to -1/3 if we can. You can hear it faster now. It's pretty cool. It's a very neat just thing, you know. It's a cool little tool. And the webcam's dying. The camera's dying. Anyways, that was that. All of that for just that. You know, that's actually probably a good point for the camera to die. I think we're just about done for today. A good 3 hours we're streaming. Looks like 2 hours and 49 minutes so far. I'd like to do another stream on Monday. I'm having a lot of fun. It's actually making me productive, right? A lot of the time when I'm not streaming, like, I don't bother to write music and stuff sometimes. So there's a really good excuse to be productive and have fun and stuff. So yeah, these are the bare bones of this track. I'm really liking this one. I actually think that it was too long though, because I was going to do that piano thing. Yeah, I'm really liking this one. This one and the last one we made are very good. So I'm going to fix the organelle somehow. And get that working again, hopefully. And yeah, let's listen to the track one last time. And then we'll call it a day. Hopefully next stream will be a lot smoother. We'll see though. Thank you, Pickard Riker. I really appreciate you hanging out and commenting and chatting and everything. It makes the streams a lot easier. This was a lot of fun today, even though there were a bunch of hiccups and everything. Good track. Mogard. No, I don't know him. Or her. Not sure. Them. Let me pull up their Spotify and follow them. Make sure I listen to it. But I always love rediscovering some of my favorite artists and stuff. It's awesome. Apple Mogard. Oh yeah. Oh, that is some awesome album art. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out. Check this out today. So yeah, that's the track from today. Turned out pretty well, I think. I'm very happy with that one. It's almost done. It's bare bones still. It's missing something, but we'll come back to it eventually. Circular forms. Why do I recognize that? I'm gonna listen to that today. It's only 4 tracks. I guess everybody should. Anybody listening. Abel Mogard. Circular Forms. Check it out. I can't vouch for it yet. It's gonna be my first time listening as well. But if you're looking for something to listen to tonight, go check that out. Thank you, Pot Kettle, for that recommendation. All right. I think we're gonna end it there. Thank you everybody for joining today. It was a lot of fun. Going to do another one on Monday, same time I think, and see what we come up with. We'll keep doing it for the next few weeks, and then hopefully we'll have a finished EP. That'd be cool. 4 tracks. That's the goal. Thank you, Mariki, for saying that. I'm really excited. Once we get to like, I don't know, 8 to 10 tracks or something, we'll have a stream where we go through all the tracks that we've made and see which ones we want to finish, and or which ones we like best. I think that would be that'd be really fun. I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, thank you everybody for joining, and I hope everybody has a great rest of their day. And yeah, see you next